everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. If you're eventually watching this on YouTube, I encourage you to join our Patreon community where you also get to be a part of choosing the exclusive films and shows that I watch for you. I literally just finished watching Independence Day that you guys chose for me as an exclusive film. I'm gonna take it off. And we're continuing Game of Thrones today, which, as you guys know, Patreon always gets them sooner, a month sooner of a bunch of episodes. But today we're gonna be watching episode 3. You'll also gain access to all of my reactions, early access to my reactions. What else? Oh, as well as Discord access where you get to have movie nights with me. Besides that, I think I just kind of want to dive into this episode. I believe when I watched episode 2, I really wanted to move on to episode 3, but I wasn't able to. Also, just wanted to throw this out there. I know I've seen a lot of comments of people being a little bit impatient about the Game of Thrones episodes, so I'm like really sorry about that. I've been going through a really hard time, so one of the things that I care about most is my content. So whenever when I'm basically like not fully mentally okay or emotionally okay, it's very hard for me to watch films and shows because of the fact that I intake them a lot emotionally. And I know that that's like one of the reasons that you guys love my reactions, but it's also one of the reasons on why it weighs a little bit more heavily for me when I am going through something, just because of the fact that it's really hard for me not to get brain foggy or, which I know that there's actually some reactions where I try to push through and then I feel bad because I feel like I'm not saying enough, or I don't sound smart enough, or I didn't pick up on very minuscule details or minimal details, I'm sorry. And I've seen like some comments about things like that. So I just intake a lot of things very deeply. So I do want to apologize for people who are on Patreon, and like I've seen some of the comments. I think I've only seen one for today, but I just did want to say that now and apologize in advance because I have been having a little bit of a hard time and I'm currently going through something. So I just wanted to throw that out there and just to let you know why it is exactly that I can't pull out episodes of Game of Thrones every single day out for you guys. But I try my best, and I will keep trying my best, and I know my editor is helping me as well, so I really thank him for that. And I have my list of films that I need to watch, and I know that sometimes there's those gaps and pauses that I know that some of you find, I guess, frustrating, because I know you guys are supporting me so much through Patreon, and between those pauses after those pauses, I try to get as much as I can done when I am feeling a little bit better, that I can actually process certain movies and films and shows and stuff, because yeah, a lot of the films that we're watching have a lot of heavily emotional things that I intake very deeply. But anyway, I feel like I'm just kind of repeating myself. But yeah, I just want to apologize in advance, and I just wanted to say that. So sorry. Anyway, now I'm just blanking out. But yeah, I just don't ever want to make you guys feel like I'm not putting enough effort or I'm not trying hard enough or any of that. I want to do my best in putting these kinds of things out there, especially because the way my mind works, I intake a lot of it, and I love one of the things that I love about watching films and shows and Marvel and all of these things is the fact that every little detail can conspire into something like huge at the end of the film or during the film, and just like all the connections and everything like that. And I want to be okay to the point where my mind is able to grasp everything and kind of like figure it out, you know, and that's what makes it fun. Like that's what makes it like fun for me, just to like watch these things. So yeah, so I've seen a little bit of comments here and there about me not being able to intake all the information, and you know, so it's just hard to see. But I wanted to give you guys a reason why that's currently happening. So yeah. Anyway, let's get to episode 3. And as you guys know, we do watch the intro, and then as we watch the intro, take it back, erase. I watch the pre-episode summary, and then while the intro is playing, we kind of talk about what I'm kind of expecting and what I think or what I'm questioning. So let's jump into it. Yeah. Okay. So, as of right now, Jamie and I forgot her name, but they've been captured. Yeah, they've been captured so far. I don't know what's going to happen to them. I also remember in the last episode that we watched, I wanted like an update on Daenerys. Daenerys? How is it called? Khaleesi? I kind of wanted an update from what was going on with that, but we didn't. So I'm thinking that in this episode we have a little bit of a glimpse on that. I feel like maybe it'll be going back and forth between some of the characters that I want to get an update on, as well as Theon. I guess his sister sent whoever to come and save him. We didn't get anything on that on the last episode, but I'm sure we'll get that right now. What else? I kind of wrote it down too. Oh, Bran being a warg also. So I'm excited to see where his journey kind of lies and where it's gonna head towards, especially with the other boy, because I still feel like that connection was very distinct for some reason. So hopefully we get like a little update, a little background on why is it exactly that he's dreamt of Bran specifically to go and find him. So I'm questioning on that whole relationship thing. And then we also have the Arya stuff, so I'm sure we'll also get a little bit of that. Say, like, imagine being in that position and having to do that and not getting it. One of the purest forms.
If I may, nephew.
Your instructions were to wait for him to come to you.
I seized an opportunity.
What value was the mill?
The mountain was garrisoned across the river from it.
Is he there now?
Of course not. We took the fight to him. He could not withstand us.
I wanted to draw the mountain into the west, into our country where we could surround him and kill him. I wanted him to chase us, which he would have done because he is a mad dog without a strategic thought in his head. I could have that head on a spike by now.
We took hostages. Willem Lannister, Martin Lannister.
Willem and Martin Lannister are 14 years old.
Martin is 15, I believe.
Do you think he'll sue for peace because we have his father's brother's great-grandsons?
No.
How many men did you lose?
208. But for every man we lost, the Lannisters
We need our men more than Tywin needs his!
I didn't know.
You would have. Right here today at this gathering if you had been patient.
We seem to be running short of patience here.
You know who isn't? Tywin Lannister.
Sorry, Bella decided to get the ball. Look at her.
He was slower than I expected. And more predictable.
I've been sitting in a muddy pen, wrapped in chains for the past year.
And I'm a woman. I was still beating you.
You were not beating me.
Maybe you were as good as people said. Once. And maybe people just love to overpraise a famous name.
When we make camp tonight, you'll be raped. More than once. None of these fellows ever been with a noble woman. You'd be wise not to resist.
Would I?
They'll knock your teeth out.
You think I care about my teeth?
No, I don't think you care about your teeth. I'm the prisoner of value, not you. Let them have what they want. What does it matter?
What does it matter?
Just Close your eyes, pretend they're Renly.
If you were a woman, you wouldn't resist. You'd let them do what they wanted.
If I was a woman, I'd make them kill me. I'm not, thank the gods.
I baked some brown bread for the innkeep, and she said she never had better. Told Thor she's keeping me as a payment for all the free meals she's given him. Anyway, it's not me the Brotherhood wants. My brother ain't no king. Oh, I made you something.
What is it?
It's a wolf.
Yes, it is.
That's the tail.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Hot Pie.
Goodbye, Harry.
Hey, Hot Pie! It's really good!
Sorry, guys. I had a PC malfunction, so I had a whole couple of days before I got to finish this episode.
How many times did Bran or Rickon stare across the moors of Winterfell waiting for me to return? I will never see them again.
Oh my god, that is so sad.
You mustn't think it. Robb believes they're alive, and he must go on believing. He's got to remain strong if he's to prevail, and you must remain strong for him.
You're Robb Stark's wife. Is it true what they say about him?
I don't know. What do they say about him?
That he can turn into a wolf at night?
You've nothing to fear. My husband doesn't eat children. Unless it's a full moon. It's not a full moon tonight, is it? See? Nothing to fear.
I wonder if he'll be a bigger character as we like continue the episode.
Always the artists.
All right.
How many men were here?
About 300.
And you know what those men are now?
White Walkers.
All the same to them. Meat
Right?
for their army.
Do you think anyone got away?
Tormund, climb the wall. Take Orell and 20 good men. And take this one. He knows Castle Black's defences better than any of us. If he's useful, good. If not, throw him off the wall.
I wonder how that'll be, like, I guess, seeing the Night's Watch again, or, you know?
I always see your signal.
Send your eagle above the wall every night. When it's time, I'm going to light the biggest fire the North has ever seen.
You can't do that, sir. You're gonna get your head chopped off.
Keep your eyes where they belong. They're not for you.
Bet you feed that pig better than you feed us.
Aye. Pig's got value to me. You should all be kissing my feet for letting you in. I'd have turned you all away if I wasn't a godly man. You are a godly man. I am.
I want to know so bad about the whole White Walkers thing and the sons that he's doing.
The only ones left will be those who are right with the gods. The real gods.
Someone's giving birth, bruh. We're being tortured. His laugh. Don't tell me it's the... There's no way out of all the chances that it could be it's the girl. His... Is that her, bro? There's no way. I got goosebumps. It's a boy. It's a boy! No way. I was gonna say maybe there's a chance like she could maybe give it to him, but that motherfucker's just gonna give it to the White Walkers, and there's no way of actually hiding that, honestly. So, what are you gonna do? I don't know.
Keep quiet.
I don't like looking at that.
If you can't ride, we don't stand a chance. I can ride. For sure.
You know what's interesting to me is that the sister sent him to save Theon. I just feel like the whole like relationship between him and like his family is like so
Ride east. Follow the rising
malfunctioned.
sun. Your sister's waiting for you.
Confusing. Unstable. Just trying to think of the words that I can possibly think of.
Make me another son.
I cannot.
Why?
You don't have the strength. It would kill you.
I'm not so easily killed. Men have been trying for years. I want you.
He's just like horny, bruh. She's like,
your fires burn low, my king. There is another way, a better way.
You told me your magic requires a king's blood.
Yes.
I'm the one true king.
You are. But there are others with your blood in their veins. You will sit on the Iron Throne. But first there must be sacrifices.
it's so interesting. All of like the different, just the different beliefs that there are and what could possibly be true, or maybe they're all real, and you know, it's just so interesting to me. Like, who will be at the Iron Throne?
If you buy them, the only men they'll kill are those you want dead.
Do you disagree, Sir Barristan?
When your brother Rhaegar led his army into Battle of the Trident, men died for him because they believed in him, because they loved him, not because they'd been bought at a slaver's auction. I fought beside the last dragon on that day, Your Grace. I bled beside him.
It's more like passion versus control.
I have dragons. I'll give you one. I vetrasko te pozliwas me odryzej.
You will win the throne with dragons, not slaves, Your Grace. Khaleesi, please.
She's gonna give unless there's like some power she has over them, and then like maybe the dragon flies away at some point. It's like later, loser. What?
3 dragon.
1
2
1.
It's a fucking dragon.
They want the biggest one. Done.
Dawn.
I owe you a significant debt. Our red-headed friend. You secured her release when the Queen detained her.
Oh, that. Of course, a simple misunderstanding.
Apparently, Her Grace believed that you two had some sort of special relationship.
We don't. I did fuck her once.
I know.
But we don't.
I know. But how would the Queen get that idea?
Why don't you ask her?
Oh fuck, is he on to him?
Podrick?
Yes, Lord.
After a long consultation with my colleague, Sir Bronn, I finally found a suitable reward for the services you've provided, over and above what might be considered reasonable. Tell me, Pod.
Oh, a room full of whores or something?
Have you ever been with a woman?
Oh, okay.
Oh, my lord.
Close enough.
Jenna specializes in first-timers.
She's not bad with second-timers either.
My lord. A fair enough repayment for putting your spear through my would-be killer's face, wouldn't you say? Now, as it happens, Marae...
Oh my god, I was right!
Quite the spear handler herself.
It's a bunch of them?
She's here to thank you for staying by my side as the battle raged all around me.
What did you tell them?
I didn't tell them anything.
What did you do to them?
Lots of things.
And they seem to like these things?
Yes, my lord.
Of course they seem to like it. They're paid to seem to like it.
Only they weren't paid.
What are you saying? These ladies enjoyed him so much they gave him the time for free?
Is that what you're telling us?
Oh my god, yeah.
Sit down, Podrick. We're going to need details. Copious details.
I'm like, what? Oh my god, it was a setup. Was it a setup? Sorry. Oh my god. I was debating whether that was, unless they found him. I don't know. It could be either or at this point, because I don't. They were all set by his sister. I don't know. I'm not very familiar as to knowing like how one is dressed in order to identify who they are, unfortunately. So I could totally be airheading this. I just don't know who they are. Shit, sorry. Oh, runaways. Okay, so.
No!
Okay.
No, please!
Who the fuck is that?
You little bastard.
Damn. Oh, that's a, okay, got it. That's a guy. Wait.
You're a long way from home.
Oh, it's not. Just kidding. I went to go check just in case, and that he looks like him. So. Oh, I got it. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that just clicked. That's why he said the little bastard. Why did that take me so long? I don't know.
Take her over there where it's dark. Like a little privacy.
Oh, shit.
You know who she is, don't you? Some big dumb bitch from who cares where? Never been with a woman that big.
Where is he from? He looks familiar.
They call it the Sapphire Isle. You know why? Every sapphire in Westeros was mined on Tarth. Lord Selwyn would pay his daughter's weight in sapphires if she's returned to him. But only if she's alive, her honor undismerged.
Wait a second. I had to check because like I didn't remember her Tarth part, so I was wondering if he was lying to them in order to save her or just saving her in general from basically all that happening to her.
Now that we're speaking together man to man, I wonder if you need to keep me chained to this tree. I'm not asking to be freed from my constraints, but if I could sleep lying down, my back would thank you for it. I'm not as young and resilient as I was once.
None of us are.
Unchain Sir Jamie from the tree.
Come on, then.
Very persuasive, if you ask me.
Suppose you'll be wanting something to eat.
I'm famished, actually.
We've got a spare partridge on the fire.
I do like partridge.
Will this work as a table, my lord?
Oh, yes, this will do nice.
On the stump.
Oh. Persuasive Maya.
You think you're the smartest man there is?
Damn, he played along.
Everyone alive has to bow and scrape and lick your boots.
My father.
And if you get in any trouble, all you've got to do is say, my father. And that's it. All your troubles are gone.
No.
Have you got something to say?
Sorry, fuck no, I'm not. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I can't watch that.
You're nothing without your daddy.
Dude, and they would show this. They would. Sorry.
Never forget that.
I bet y'all wanted to see me freak out that part too. Holy, he doesn't have a hand anymore? Sorry, I had to stop the fourth episode from I need it. Why is it playing? He has no hand anymore? Shit. Okay. You know what I'm wondering is because of the fact that he didn't give up about cutting his hand off, and even though Jaime just kind of quote unquote rescued her, I don't know if this guy was like playing his game, like just going along with him so he just like can think that he has some power over what he says. I don't know if he was playing the game or if he actually saved her for a moment in time, you know? I'm a little nervous about that. Also, in between this episode, if you guys didn't know, my main PC shut down on me, so I have to send it in to get it fixed. So I have this backup PC, and this is why I probably don't have anything to correlate it to based on the beginning-ish of this episode. But I'm trying to think of what we know. I'm scared that they're on to Lord Tyrion's lover. Okay? I'm a little scared because what's his name? Boludo este que no me recuerdo el nombre. Casi nunca me recuerdo el nombre. What's his name? I never remember his name. This is what I was saying in Spanish right now. I never remember his name for some reason. Okay, Littlefinger. Yeah, I'm scared that he's on to Lord Tyrion's lover. I'm very scared for Shay. Her name's Shay, I believe. I know that part gets me a little nervous just based off, I believe the last episode had a little bit to do, not the last episode, I'm so sorry. When Cersei got, or, you know, basically punished the one that he thought that there was a relationship connection with. I'm trying to think of what else. I'm really nervous as to see what happens to Jaime and her. I don't know. And I don't know why it took me so long to see that the guy who did save Theon from there. I don't know why that took me so long. He obviously was part of the whole runaway plan thing, and then he killed the, you know, whatever. I don't know why that took me a little bit to grasp on, but I got it now. And I'm sure they're going to be heading to the sister now. I still don't know fully the stableness of their relationship, because there seemed to be like some, it's just like half and half. I don't know. I honestly don't know what Theon will get with his family, honestly. Like, it's either like, no, you're not part of this, like you're not part of this family, or it's like, we're coming to save you. We're, you know, but they could also just be benefiting from him and, you know, taking what they can. So a little confused on that. Also, sorry if I don't have like a lot to say in this episode. I think just because of the whole PC thing, I had to like jump back into Game of Thrones. So I'm excited for the next episode just to kind of catch up a little bit on the things that I probably forgot for a bit of time. So right now I'm gonna head over to episode 4. So I'm excited for that, just to kind of get all the other stuff. Because I know certain episodes, like every other episode, they kind of continue the story on who, how do I say this? Every other episode is kind of like a continuation of maybe the story that didn't happen in the last episode, if that makes sense. So I'm pretty sure in the next episode, hopefully we get a little bit of Bran and Arya. I kind of want to see that. And I also really want to see what happens with Khaleesi. Just a little bit more information now that she's gonna give her dragon up. I'm kind of, I don't know, she was so freely to give the dragon. Obviously she doesn't have an army, so I understand the need for it, but at the same time it's like a whole ass dragon. But that's also the only thing that she's, I guess you could say, like acquired so far that is worth a lot. So I guess that makes sense. But I'm also questioning that when she does give the dragon, because she's the mother of dragons, I would think that there would have to be some correlation to the dragon maybe at some point obviously wanting to come back to her, or some sort of something like that, you know? So I really want to see a little bit of an update on that on the next episode. But besides that, I'm going to head over to episode 4. And I'll see you there. If you guys want to tell me anything or comment anything about this episode, please do so. As you guys know, I always look at the comments and stuff, especially with the whole PC thing that's going on. I'm going to read over them. So yeah, make sure to eat, make sure to rest, and make sure to stay hydrated. And I will see you guys for episode 4.